Branched chain amino acids have long been thought by the bros of the gym to be the mecca of what to take as a supplement. It's going to spare muscle, it's going to increase muscle. It's just the most amazing thing, bro. You got to take the BCAAs. Ask most individuals what BCAAs are, and they'll start giving you looks like I don't know, branched chain amino acids without getting into a organic chemistry lesson. Comes down to leucine, isoleucine, valine. Your three amino acids right there. It's on a chain, but they're so incomplete. So there's a couple reasons why essential amino acids are better than branched chains. One is the essentials give you all the amino acids that you're not taking throughout the day. Your body has to consume them from exogenous sources. It's not going to actually create them, if you would. So whatever your body needs, it can now pull from whatever amino acid that's in there, as opposed to trying to convert some amino acid into something else, and it's going to be very highly inefficient. Now, a lot of individuals are recommended BCAAs when they are fasting. It's often a way that individuals will think that I'm going to prevent muscle breakdown if I'm going to do a fast. Well, that's crap. It's hogwash, and I got to tell you that. So the reason this is because BCAAs contain leucine. And leucine actually stimulates what's called mTOR, which is protein synthesis. This is where muscles will start to grow. And it blocks, as a result, whenever mTOR is activated, it blocks the pathway of AMPK. Now, let me tell you about what this means in some depth. So, to understand fasting, there's a lot of different positive benefits that many have heard that can happen with fasting. It's really taking a metabolic switch and flipping it on, if you would. It does so many things for the body. It kind of resets yourself. Your brain, for instance, it's improved brain function. It protects the different synapses, and it will get rid of synapses that you just don't need. Your brain becomes more efficient. It actually increases mitochondria in the brain, the powerhouses of your cells. When it comes to your cardiovascular system, it can help reduce blood pressure. It reduces resting heart rate, turns off your sympathetic system so you can actually be in that rest and digest state. In your blood, it elevates ketone levels. It reduces your glucose levels and insulin. It kind of resets all these metabolic functions that your body can start to become in a disease state for if they are continuously churning out and hyperactive. Liver all goes in the same here. It increases insulin sensitivity, reduce lipid accumulation. It helps motility in your intestines, kind of flushes everything out, reduces inflammation in your body. You lose body fat. There's so many benefits of fasting, but so many people think they're fasting just because you're hungry, and you're not. So what would happen here if we block AMPK with branched chain amino acids, or even essential amino acids? Because the essentials have the branched chains in them, so it does have leucine in them as well. So you can't do a true fast if you're taking amino acids. Just straight up, it is what it is. So you get mitochondrial biogenesis. This is where, like I just said, you increase the mitochondria and you literally have more energy, more powerhouse. Think of nuclear power plants in your body. Well, now you've got more nuclear power plants firing full steam ahead. Synaptic plasticity in the brain. This means that you can create new ways to learn and retain information. You have a greater resistance to injury and disease. Your immune system, therefore, goes up. Reduces inflammation, as I just said, in blood, intestines, muscles, fat stores. Inflammation is the number one cause of disease. You are now lowering your incidence of disease. Insulin sensitivity, as you just said, lower blood sugar. You have a greater resistance to stress. You burn more fat. You increase endurance, believe it or not. and everything you can get in ketones, which is a podcast in of itself. Let me give you a couple reasons why to avoid branched chain amino acids here, okay? Remember that talking about detoxification, this is called cellular autophagy or autophagy. Potato, right? You want autophagy. After 72 hours of just water, you can, I've had in many other podcasts before, different ways to enhance and increase it here, such as certain teas, certain types of workouts, little things that you can do here. This is literally taking all those old cells that your body doesn't need and gets rid of them. If you don't need it, it's literally spring cleaning for your entire body. Metabolic flexibility. It's the ability to use carbs and fats for fuel. Put another way, it oxidizes fat at higher rates, if you would. Your RER remains lower at higher intensities. So these are all big bonuses that when you're taking branched chains, it kind of shuts it down. It's literally like a endurance athlete having gastric distress because they have too many carbs. This is a roadblock for their success. Taking BCAAs while you're fasting stops altogether your progress of the fast. Excuse me. Another reason for reducing BCAAs in your diet while fasting, by reducing, I mean and not taking it at all, is ketones. You want ketones in your body. If you're taking BCAAs, the leucine is going to actually bring up glucose in your body and shut off ketone production. Now, ketones are an amazing thing, mental clarity. It's anti-inflammatory. It acts like an antioxidant. It's everything I've been talking about happens with ketones. Another big thing, individuals, especially the bros in the gym, the bro science, have a huge concern on losing muscle. Now, they think that if you are not eating 24/7, your body's breaking down muscle, as we've already uncovered. It's really what your body consumes in a 24-hour period, more so often than not, than the importance of actual muscle timing to preserve muscle. Now, your body's not going to start losing muscle until around the 72-hour mark in the first place, so what are we worried about? You're going to start creating ketones that are going to be protecting your muscle in the first place. You can actually still have muscle gains while fasting. You heard that right. You can actually have muscle gains while fasting. So that whole idea that I got to keep eating and keep eating protein and protein and protein, keep taking my aminos, bunk, absolute bunk. Stop living the gym science, stop going the bro science, and let's go science, because science is sexy, and we can make it work in ways that will benefit you and your body like never before. This is part of becoming a better version of yourself, and as always, each and every day, become a better version of yourself. That's what it takes to live functionized, and I encourage each and every one of you to live functionized.